Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Yaha. It's a me. Paluogio. Get him. Snip that fly. Snip him. Snip him. Get him back. Already got the shotty out. Already had to go to the grip this morning. Already. Unbelievable. Hungaoshing Renshini. Nida Nuer. Tashi Zhongwen Lu Shi Dwe Budwe. What does that mean? It means nice to meet you. Your daughter is a Chinese teacher, right? Ow, tello. Woda Ertze. Woda Ertze. Tashi. Da She Shung. He Zhongwen Lao Shi. We be speaking Spanish. Or sorry, we be speaking Mandarin out here. We're doing sentences. Nah, man, it's Saturday morning. They're always slow. People ain't even awake yet. It's 8:30 on a Saturday, dude. What kind of freaks are even awake? You know? Freaks like us. I'm just gonna keep the kills racking up. I haven't smoked in 5 years, but when you just light one up, it makes me want to go buy a pack. Well, you're gonna have plenty of time to do that because you're banned. So it's gonna be plenty of time. Plenty of time to go buy you that pack. bug assault? Yeah, that's what it is. Is morality objective? No. All you have to do is look at history to know that morality is indeed subjective. Hello, baby.
How are you doing?
Ni hao ma. In Gaosheng Renshini. Ta. Wait, no. Nita Nuer. Ta she zhongwen lu shi. He da she shong. Dui bu dui. Some long ass sentences right there.
Yeah. Dee, can you get down, please?
No lap time. No lap.
Yeah, you're 3 weeks ahead of me, so you're it's gonna take a while to catch up.
Yeah. Why would history mean it's subjective? Because at different points in history, what was considered to be moral is different than what is considered to be moral now. Right? That's how we know that morality is a subjective product of civilization and not the other way around, right? It's not objective. It didn't exist, and then civilization came to fill it. It was created by the need for a working civilization, right?
Like the social order had a semblance of morality, I guess.
I mean, how so?
Like our social relationships with each other. I think we enforced morals with judgment.
I mean, I think morality is on top of instinct, right? So like our closeness to one another is instinct. Our morality is the like microcosm of choices that we make within those relationships. You know, from saying hello to killing someone, right? Ta is he and she.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So it's like us using they as a singular.
Yeah, it's like a gender neutral pronoun in
Mandarin.
in Mandarin, yeah. Ta, Shi Huan, he likes or she likes.
I'm struggling with like the first glance at the professions.
Lu Shi.
I think I'll remember that one, but like lawyer, doctor.
Well, Lu Shi is lawyer. Lao Shi
Oh, okay.
is teacher. Da She Sheng, college student. Zhongwen Lao Shi.
Chinese teacher.
Yingwen Lao Shi.
English teacher.
Yi Da Li. How would you say that? Yi Da Li. Yi Da Li
Ren is like.
Yi Da Li
you
Ren
are
is
ethnically
Italian.
Well, think of how the two Chinese differ.
Right. Well, Zhong Wen, Ying Wen. Would it be Yi Da Li Wen?
Maybe.
Probably. Can morality exist without external enforcement? Yes. Like morality, from what I gather, and maybe we could have a whole conversation about it. But from what I gather, morality is like basically mutually decided upon rules for society, right?
I think that's what they mean by enforcement. Like, you don't, like, instinctively know morality without any outside influence.
Right. I think a lot of times people can conflate instinct and reality. Like, human beings are not liable to band together and work together on a problem because of morality. It's because we are a naked species alone. Everything that we've managed to accomplish has been because we work together.
Yeah, even like the solo inventor relied on other people to build the parts that they put
Right.
together.
And other inventors that came before that tried and failed, right? So people conflate, I think, the complexities of a moral code with just straight up instinct.
We seek patterns, and that gives rise to invention, trying to find a pattern that solves a problem.
Mm-hmm. Why do religious people think you don't have any morals if you don't believe in God? Well, their book teaches that morality is objective. Well, I mean, depending on the religious person, right? Their book teaches that morality is objective, that it was handed down by God himself directly to human beings, and that there's a very strict code of ethics and morality that you abide by in order to be a quote-unquote Christian or Muslim.
Well, I think religion was the first way to communicate law.
No.
No?
Well, maybe. It's like Zoroastrianism, right? And what you call it, Hammurabi's Code. Like, Hammurabi's Code is the first codified law.
But I mean, like, to communicate law. There's a difference between having a law written down and teaching people that law.
Sure, yeah. So Zoroastrianism might have been the vehicle by which Hammurabi's Code was taught to people and enforced. But law almost certainly existed prior to that. There were rules for cohabitation long before there were cities. The idea of subjective morality will absolutely, you're talking about objective morality, will absolutely break down if the police in your city goes on strike. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you a modern example of morality being subjective. We kind of talked about it yesterday on the show. I saw a Twitter thread the other day with thousands of replies on it about Anthony Kiedis, who is 56, lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and his 19-year-old girlfriend. That, right, is a relatively modern construct of morality. That it is somehow morally reprehensible for an older person to date a legally aged younger person. And that idea has gone so far, as TJ pointed out, where people will be like, oh, she's 40 and he's 60? Gross. What a pedo. You know what I mean? Like, that's an idea. Like, and now, go 50 years back in the past, nobody gave a fuck about a 50-year-old dating a 19-year-old. They might have twittered under their breath about it, but this idea that that person, like, had a moral failing or something, brand spanking new. Brand spanking new in the last 50 years. So.
Well, yeah, like, your parents' age gap. would be considered suspect by a lot of people today.
Oh yeah, my dad and mom got married when my dad was 18 years old and my mom had just turned 16. She got parental permission and they went to the justice of the peace and got married, and then my dad went to the army and she moved with him. And that was considered to be completely and utterly normal at that time. Now, if something like that were to happen, people would go, whoa, 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 wait. 18 and 16? Right? It's just a different moral expectation nowadays.
Although that remnants of that aren't entirely gone. I think a lot of states still have the, as long as you have parental permission, you
They
can
do.
marry. Yeah.
They do.
But yeah, the age it's considered appropriate to marry and have kids has shifted a lot.
Yep.
Like, it was no thing to have your first baby at 16 and start your family.
Not at all. You go back far enough, it was no thing for a 30-year-old dude to marry a 15-year-old girl and have a family with her. You put that in the modern context and people would flip their fucking shit over it. Rightfully so, I think. It just goes to show you morality is subjective, not objective. If it was objective, a 30-year-old marrying a 15-year-old would have been just as wrong 200 years ago as it is today. But if you look at history, that's not the case. History thought it was the opposite, right? It was the moral thing to do to get married when you were young, to have a family with your husband, right? So it's almost done a 180 on that very complex human topic just in the last 50 years. But yet people want to tell you morality is objective at the same time as, you know, allotting for that. I don't know how that works, but good luck. What will the next onion nuggets be? We're going to do our makeup onion nuggets. It looks like Monday. TJ's internet is supposed to not even be back up until late tonight, according to his phone, or like the, you know, the app or whatever. So TJ's going to try and get his internet switched over between now and Monday. But that is the tentative plan for us to do our makeup show on Monday. Which kind of sucks because we're going to do back-to-back days.
Or you could do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe.
We might.
Week.
We'll have to talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about what's best. I think 2 and 2 shows in a row might not be the best idea. So yeah, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday or something. Yeah, I would say that Monday will be when we do our makeup show, spin the wheels that people paid for and let people pay for more if they want. Yeah, his network just fucking died. And something happened to it that's going to take them until late tonight to fix, possibly tomorrow. So.
But, I mean, that's tentative. Like, if it's magically fixed in the next couple hours or something, that might change things.
Yeah. Paul, was sexism more rampant in the 80s, or was it just more socially acceptable? I don't know what the difference between those two things are. Socially acceptable and rampant seem to be about the same thing, right? Yeah, it was rampant. And even more rampant 50 years prior to that, right? The idea that, like that's another example of subjective morality. The role of a woman in a family has changed so utterly fundamentally in just a short 100 years that it's almost unrecognizable today, right? And that's an entirely moral structure. So I just don't know how the objective morality crowd even makes the argument.
Well, I guess some would argue, like, the modern morals aren't right, that we should go back.
Right. Right. Well.
But if it's a moral that's objective, why would it change over time?
Right.
Like, they're just gonna claim that everyone else is immoral and they're the only moral people.
Well, that does seem to be a pretty common response to this conundrum.
Yeah.
If you aren't a member of this church, then you're not a morally sound being.
Yeah.
If you don't follow this very specific religious prescription, your morality is in question.
We need it to cool down so those birdies can come back.
Yep. I'm a moral person. Let me ban this dude that is still doing dating jokes, please. Thank you. So fucking tired of these literal fucking, like, dude, it's like dudes standing up in the middle of a fucking lecture or comedy show and deciding that they are the show. I'm just tired of it, bro. Go find another fucking live stream. No, this ain't the 12-year-olds. You're blaming it on the wrong people, bro. I get the feeling that a lot of the people in here are straight up grown people that are fans of, anti-fans of what I do.
Which are still fans.
The biggest fans. The biggest and most lucrative of your fans.
But it's still ridiculous that, like, they define 13-year-olds as not kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, YouTube Kids is for 12 and under.
Yeah.
When it should be, like, maybe 16 and under.
It's like when you start one of these, it says, "Is this made for kids?" And you put no, but there's a thing that says, control this. So you click on the sublink of it, and it shows you that if you want to make it an adults only, 18 plus only stream, it basically just rips you out of the algorithm.
Yeah.
It tells you straight up, you won't get advertisers, you won't be algorithmically pushed. Do you want to do that? And if you check yes, that's the only way to do a stream where functionally YouTube is trying to keep 13-year-olds out of your shit. Even if you check, is this for children? No.
They don't define children as 13 and over.
Right. It's like, what?
I don't even know who set the fucking thing for social media to 13. I don't know what they were thinking.
I know exactly what they were thinking. That's money.
Yeah.
Yep. Best way to sell something to a parent is to sell something to a child.
You're too good about gun safety. You keep clicking the safety.
I know. Nobody calls me a lol cow, bro. I don't know. Like, there might be some fucking subreddit with 5 people on it that call me a lol cow, but this idea that, like, it's a popular narrative that I'm a lol cow is just not, doesn't bear fucking fruit in real life. Like, I'm a successful podcaster, not a dude desperately trying to make it, but never will. You know, like, I don't know. blasting them. A lot of Destiny and Bosch fans do. See, bro, that's out of my whole wheelhouse, bro. That's out of my wheelhouse.
And even then, what is alliance?
Yeah.
Like,
what you're doing right now is called drama farming. And you're using a very, like, not so subtle maneuver to get me to talk about something that you think is indicative of me, right? So you are trying to impose this idea that there are tons of people out there who have labeled me a lolcow. And yet the only thing that you could possibly produce is a subreddit with 5 people on it and a nebulous allusion to Destiny fans. You see what I mean? So what you're doing is drama farming. You're attempting to create drama where there is none. You're attempting to sneak diss. And I see what you're doing, and I understand what you're doing. Just so you know. So you might want to scroll up and find somebody who's a fucking retard, is what I'm trying to tell you. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Get the fuck out of here. Or land somewhere where I can reach your ass. Is that a dog guy? A lot of sub gump going on in here today, dude. Gotta say, quite a few of you are operating sub gump. That's a dangerous level to operate at. You guys are riding right on the edge, being sub gump, dude. Did you wreck your Lexus? No, dude. I just liked the sound of it. Wrecked Lexus. It's got good, it rolls off the tongue. It comes trippingly off the tongue. Sub Gump. See, that dude tried to diss me, but didn't check it. At least Gump was morbidly obese. He was trying to say at least Gump wasn't morbidly obese. Tripped and fell because he's sub Gump. See what I mean? That's what sub Gump means. See, it's cute because we know Gump's IQ level, right? Because of the movie. He's IQ tested when he's a kid, right around 75. Minimum IQ of 80 to attend public school, Mrs. Gump. Forrest is right about here. Sub Gump. Legit sub Gump. I tried to diss a guy in a live stream, but ended up face planting because I can't spell. Like Forrest Gump wouldn't have fucked that up. Sub Gump. Damn. Damn. Gotta suck. Gotta suck to be that guy. I was trying to pwn a guy in a live stream, but then I made a bunch of grammatical errors and made myself look like a retard. Gump wouldn't have done that. Sub Gump. Gump's mom had to fuck the principal so he didn't go to retard school. Sub Gump. Think about it. There's a podcaster I don't like, so I started a subreddit to hate on him. Sub Gump. See what I mean? And Forrest Gump knew that was a waste of fucking time. Sub Gump. I have 52 alts that I use to evade bans on YouTube so I can say unfunny things. Sub Gump. Forrest Gump would never have wasted his time doing that. Sub Gump. 75 IQ, Mrs. Gump. I got bored. So basically, what I did was sit around all day, play video games, and troll on the internet. Sub Gump. So when it came to politics, I didn't really know what to think. So I found guys that sounded really smart and just parroted everything that they said. I like Destiny. I like Bosch. Sub Gump. I found that when I didn't understand something, well, I would just find somebody who sounded smart and then repeat what they said. Sub Gump. I spent 72 hours last week talking about a podcast guy I don't like. Sub Gump. I can't get positive attention from nobody, so basically I just get the negative attention of getting banned over and over again. Sub Gump. Yeah, Gump accomplished more than most people accomplish. Right? Sub Gump. A guy that was legitimately intellectually disabled made better decisions than you're making. That's Sub Gump. You think babies are cute, Paul, even if you had to wipe its bottom every day? No. No, I mean babies are like they can be cute for like 5 minutes, and then I want to give them back to their parents. All right, can have that back. Good luck with that. They're too wobbly. I've held a lot of babies. I hate that wobbly neck that you got to support. It's like, why am I even holding this thing? Good point, Blaster Master. Gump got laid. Sub Gump. Even though I'm a retard who lives with his mama, I somehow found my way into some vagina. Sub Gump. Yikes. Even though I'm functionally retarded and live with my mother, I still managed to fall face first into some vagina. Sub Gump. I don't care. I don't like wring my hands over the morality of word usage. I tried. I really did. I really did try. But it bought me absolutely nothing, and it availed me of nothing. So I'm gonna use whatever fucking words I want, and that'll be that. You know. Even though I was broke as a joke, lived with my mama, was retarded, and had a speech impediment, I managed to get laid. Sub Gump. How long will we need oil as a society? Need it? I don't know, bro. I can't. I don't have the crystal ball. A lot of people seem to think I've got. My parents are embarrassed of me in public. They tell their friends and family that I'm in school because they don't want to admit that I don't have a job and no prospects. My parents feel deep, abiding shame and guilt and embarrassment when they think about me. Sub Gump. Gump's mama loved him and encouraged him. Straight up. Sub Gump. You at fly?
Naughty little fly, why does it cry? Caught in a web, soon he'll be eaten.
Dear God, make me a Chad so I can flex on these hoes worldwide like Andrew Tate. I didn't know how to conduct myself as a man, so I found somebody who did. His name was Andrew Tate, and he was the biggest Chad that ever existed. Sub Gump. Where do you stay? Why you want to pull up? Go ahead and pull up. Come on and find out. No, I don't know. I'm in California, bro. I'm just kidding. For some reason, I don't, I don't remember. That Chad went to prison. I think he was selling something he wasn't supposed to sell on the internet. Oh well. I guess you never really do know. Sub Gump. My dad never taught me how to be a man. So I found another daddy. His name was Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. Mama says I never went to school, but I signed up for Hustlers University. I begged Mama to give me $20 so I could learn how to exist on that hustle and grind set. I still don't have a job. Some Gump, bro. Fuck. Mama told me I needed to get a job, so I begged her for $20 so I could join Hustlers University and learn how to grind. Now I'm an alpha Chad. Still don't have a job though. It's hard to get a job. After that nice man Andrew Tate went to jail, I felt like I needed someone else. So I found a nice man named Jordan Peterson. He's a real smart man. Woo! He's a real smart man. Sub Gump. You know how I know Mr. Peterson is smart? He uses big words. I'm bored, so I decided to go on the internet and use the N-word to trigger the libs. I love Mr. Trump. My whole existence is my MAGA hat. Sub Trump. Sub Trump. A coworker dropped Jordan Peterson's name when talking politics, and I instantly lost respect. Yeah, that'll happen. Bucko, clean your room. The totality of the Hegelian dialectic will never be fully rasterized until society as a whole accepts the green dragon principle. He's a smart man. I've got 22 terabytes of cartoon pornography. I've got 3 hard drives and over 100 terabytes of cartoon pornography. I love cartoon pornography. I'm always gooning and gooning and gooning. Subgump. Now, you may not believe it, but I filled up 200 terabyte hard drives with nothing but hentai porn. Mama walked in on me one time when I was downloading porn. She said she was going to take those hard drives to the police. She said some of the girls in my cartoon porn looked underage. I told Mama she didn't know what she was talking about. She's actually a 1,000-year-old dragon soul. I told Mama those were just goblin short stacks. I told Mama I want to be the horse. She just doesn't understand. I've spent years and years talking politics, and I've arrived at a radical idea. Vote for Kamala Harris. Subgump. You better get your little ass out of here, boy. Boy, you better get out of here now. Get out of here now. Lieutenant Dan should be canceled because he uses the fact that his wife is Asian to make excuses for his privilege. I voted for her. Sub Gump. Remember when Forrest Gump was like, I'll wring my hands about which politician is shuffled around in the seat of power. I don't. Sub Gump. I don't need your sub, homie. I'll give you I'll pass you a ban though. How about that? There you go. That's for free, bro. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I must have had me about 15 Dr. Peppers. My whole political career was started by Lieutenant Destiny. I love Lieutenant Destiny, but sometimes he and I just don't get along. I want to be ninja. Do you have another conversation with Vosh? Yeah, sure. Why not? What harm could come from a simple conversation? When you talking to Destiny again? I'll probably pop in after this electoral shit is over. He's in like a feveredly autistic phase where he thinks he's going to convince people that Trump is dangerous because January 6th. It's wild. It's wild. And the lib just has been really shining through, and it's hard for me, you know what I mean, to keep on an even keel when someone's politics are so far from mine. So I think like after the electoral season, after everybody's electoral chubby goes down, maybe I'll see what he's talking about and pop in. I don't know. My very best friend in the army was a guy named Bosch. Bosch could talk about the age of consent all day long. Wow, he could tell you what the age of consent was in any country on the world. Australia, 16. Germany, 16. France, 15. Great Britain, 17. Oh yeah, dude. He swallowed a whole bottle of cringe pills, bro. He OD'd on cringe, bro. He's over the top cringe, bro. But I'm fine with that. Like, you can be cringy, but I mean, when you're cringy and you don't know you're cringe, you know? Like, I'm cringe as fuck, but I know it. Self-aware cringe, you know? Motherfucker with a straight face was like, actually, to be honest with you, I thought those were goblin short stacks. Straight face. That came out of him, bro. That's a profound level of autism that I just don't even, I don't even know how to contend with that, bro. Straight faced, career on the line. I thought those were goblin short stacks. Wild, bro. The left is so much richer for his fucking weird presence. Goblin short stacks. The internet, he thought it was a goblin short stack. All right, we were wrong. You know, back off, everybody. Fucking profound autism, bro. Just like the lack of self-awareness is just utterly fucking shocking. Yeah, like, since when is that an excuse? Oh, I thought it was a goblin. What? What the fuck? What was in his folder again? Horse porn. Bunch of AI shit, too, which is extra hilarious, given the fact that he's one of those, like, AI is slop guys. AI is slop. That's why I slop my flop to it. So it was extra schadenfreude for me because he's one of these idiots that's like, oh, AI is total slop. He doesn't know anything about AI, generative AI at all. He just like runs with the popular narrative that it's slop, right? But of course, it's not slop when it comes to him gooning to it. So it had horse porn and some Japanese lolly porn of dubious age, is what I remember being in the folder. The folder. The taxes folder. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. It's just a weird way to organize your shit all the way around.
Like, I hate to say it, but I think that, yeah, there's some form of mental illness going on there. Something's not quite right.
Well, it's like just calling it taxes is weird.
Yeah, because it's like nobody's gonna look in that.
Yeah, who are you hiding it from?
Who the fuck knows? That's the thing. It's like, I don't know what his fucking arrangement is in his household and who's living and who else uses his computer and all that shit. But it's odd to me that somebody of his, like, that was the weirdest thing to me. Not that he's like in the late watches of the night gooning to weird shit. That's, you know, is what it is. It's that at his level of success, he goons right there where he does the stream. At his, like, at his, and doesn't take precautions against.
Yeah, I guess his precaution is calling it taxes. But
well, like, here's the thing. In Windows, right,
yeah.
You could have a whole separate login.
Yeah.
So I could create a new user called Goon, right? And as long as I'm not logged into Goon, I have none of my streaming shit, you know, That folder's never going to be seen on my stream, even accidentally.
Yeah. Or you could just put the folder in a folder.
Or how about this? When you want to jerk off, you just go online and look at the quadrillion movies and pictures that are available. Like, why do you need to save it?
Phone or a tablet.
Why do you need to save it? I don't get it. It's not even that, you know, whatever. If you want to save it, save it. I'm just saying, as a streamer, if you're gonna do that type of shit on your streaming PC, take a basic kindergarten level precaution, bro.
Yeah, do it, and you're not to like pretend that it's super secret, but do it in incognito so it doesn't come up as like a suggested.
Or how about this? This is even better. How about you have two browsers, one for the goon and one for the stream? I got two browsers, one for the goon and one for the stream. You know, it seems like that would work too. That was the thing that got me about it. It wasn't necessarily that, I mean, I assumed from listening to the dude talk that he was gooning to some absolutely Byzantine shit, right? He was already, before the folder came out, dropping the I want to be the horse shit, right? So that was like not a revelation to me. What was a revelation is just that this dude, like right at the top level of his PC, has got all his fucking crazy porn just sitting there, like while he's streaming.
Like, did he open the folder, or was it just already open?
Like, okay, so I don't mean to like, because if you're not a streamer, you probably won't know, but like in OBS, right, you can choose to stream your entire PC window or a specific window of a specific program.
Yeah, like just the browser.
Right. And most streamers have a browser in incognito mode, and they're just streaming that. They're not streaming their desktop. Right? And if any system shit pops up, like, oops, a download folder popped up because I clicked on something, guess what it doesn't show if you're only capturing the browser window? It's crazy. So even if it pops up for you, you don't have to shit a brick because you're only sharing the browser window, not the Windows system like shit.
I know you've made the mistake a couple times, but it's not like
It's not even a mistake. It's
that...
not even a mistake for me though.
Yeah, it's like because you know nothing weird's gonna pop up.
Exactly. I use it because it's convenient sometimes to share my whole screen on the fly without having to choose between 10 tabs.
Yeah.
But I know that if I accidentally close that window, nobody's going to see 72 gigabytes of horse gag porn. Yeah, like DSP getting caught jacking it on live, bro. I don't even understand how that happens, bro. There are so many warnings in a modern streaming environment that you're live.
Well, you should just see that your camera has the little light on, right?
Well, my camera doesn't even have that anymore.
Yeah.
But my camera isn't on unless something is receiving a signal from it, right? So my camera is off until I open ManyCam, basically.
Or Discord or whatever.
Right. Gooning on a Sunday afternoon.
I did remember to give Dinor his brekkie this morning.
Oh, yeah?
It was so bad that I forgot yesterday.
I don't even think he noticed. If I'm not using my webcam, I put tape over it. That's a little extra, but hey, you do whatever you gotta do, bro.
Yeah. It can tear it up sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what kind of tape, but I wouldn't worry so much about that as why is your paranoid ass needing to put tape over your webcam? Like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, I don't use a webcam. I have a professional camera that's on a fucking tripod and shit. I can't just, it doesn't turn on and off. I'd have to unplug it or, you know. But I don't worry about that. because I'm not retarded. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess the worst thing that happened to me was you got a 2-second glimpse of my ass as I ran away naked. Yeah, dude. I'm not ashamed of my ass cheeks, you know, so no harm, no foul there. Oh, thank you, baby. I brought a little cup of soda out here that I was drinking on. Yeah, no cake to bake. There ain't no batter back there, bro. There's no dough to rise, man. It's just shriveled up little ass. You know, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Very Irish ass, is from what I understand. It's just very Scottish Irish, back and crack.
You get a little cake when you're like extra heavy.
Yeah, when I'm like pushing 400 pounds, I get caked up.
But it's like the last place where it goes.
Yeah, that's the last place it starts storing fat, you know.
And the first to go when you lose weight.
I'm basically just sitting on hip bones right now, okay? As comfortable as that sounds, you can imagine, right? I got no cushioning. I got no padding back there. I need a pillow. I need to strap a pillow to my booty. Do some more of those squats and you're on your way. Bro, I don't think there's any amount of squats that are going to build booty on me, bro. I legitimately have the Hank Hill ass. I legitimately, you could palm my whole ass in one hand. Both cheeks. It's just like, it's a tiny little thing, you know?
Yeah, butt isn't just muscle.
No. There's a big fat store there that creates that pleasing bubble butt. And some people got it and some people don't. And if you don't, I would have to go get like
a BBL.
Yeah, a Brazilian butt lift or something where they take a bunch of fat out of my gut and shoot it into my ass. Like, no. Maybe. Have you ever heard about the internet boxing troll Charlie Zelenoff? No. I had to really check my brain. Is that a ligma? And I don't think it was. But if it was, good on you. I was like, is that a Zelenoff? Zelenoff your mom to the sex slave ring? Yeah, I'll go, like, yeah, dude. I'm gonna make a $10,000 goal on the stream, and once I get there, I will go to Brazil and get a BBL, dude, and I'll show you guys the end results, okay? I'll get a big fat ass. Big one. Big giant ass. Big fruity booty, you know what I mean? An ass to make Diddy blush, yes. Thunder chunky, bro. Rest a drink on that shit. Oh, boy. I am really torn. I want to keep doing this show. Or do I want to just end it and go and play some video or something else? D, go on. I don't want to shoot you, bud. I'll stay out of the fly zone. What happened here? Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done.